Welcome to HelpYourMath.com. Today's video we're going to be covering the Accuplacer college level mathematics question number 4. In this question it says the graph of which of the following equations is a straight line parallel to the graph of y equals 2x's. Now here we have our 4 options for the solution to this problem. Our first solution is 4x's minus y is equivalent to 4. Second solution is 2x's minus 2y's are equivalent to 2. Our third equation here says 2x's minus y is equivalent to 4. Our fourth is 2x's plus y are equivalent to 2. And then finally we have x minus 2y's are equivalent to 4. So the idea here is that if these lines are parallel, straight lines, then they're going to have the same slope. As we see up here, our slope of this equation here is m equals 2. So our solution is going to have a slope of 2. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break all of these down and I'm going to solve for y in each case. After I solve for y, I'm going to get rid of the coefficients for every y term and have equations of lines. So I should have 5 equations on this side over here. So our first equation here is 4x's minus y equivalent to 4. What I want to do here is I want to move the y over and I want to move this 4 back over here. So I'm going to add y to both sides. And I want to subtract 4 to both sides. Actually, I'll take a second to subtract that 4. So here we get the y on the left side to the right. We get 4x is equal 4 plus y. And finally, we're going to move this 4 back. These two will go away and we have 4x's minus 4 are equivalent to y. Now this is our first of the equations, so I'm just going to label it up here as A. I'm going to wipe this down and start with the second one. So here we have our A solution, which has y is equivalent to 4x's minus 4. And already we could tell that this isn't the solution because the slope for this equation is 4 and it's not 2. So these lines cannot be parallel lines because they don't have equivalent slopes. So let's move on to the second component of this. And in the second component we have 2x's minus 2y's are equivalent to 2. And in this case, I'm going to move the 2y's over, and I'm going to move the 2 this way. I'm going to do this in one step this time. So I'm adding 2y to both sides, and I'm subtracting 2 to both sides. So these 2's are going to go, these 2y's are out. So we have 2x's minus 2, I put the 2 at the back here, are equivalent to 2y's. The last step to solve for y is to divide every single thing by 2. And here we're going to get x minus 1 is equivalent to y. So our B equation becomes y equals x minus 1. Again, the slope should be 2, and here I have a slope of 1. This cannot be the solution. So on to the next one. The third equation, we have 2x's minus y are equivalent to 4. And in this case, I just have to do one move to get the third equation here. So I'm going to add y to both sides. I'm going to subtract 4 to both sides at the same time. These 4's will go, these y's will go, and we have 2x's minus 4 are equivalent to y. So here our third equation says y is equivalent to 2x's, take away 4. And already we see this has the same exact slope. Here's that 2 for m. And I believe this is the correct answer. Thank you.